Hi guys, this is for everyone who's interested in the Pet Wellness Life Stress Scan. I'm just going to go over very quickly what's inside the pack that they're going to deliver to you. It's literally just an envelope in a Ziploc bag, and inside here is the Pet Wellness Stress Scan. And when you open it up, you have a comb and you have some cotton swabs, a few instructions letting you know what to do. And don't forget to complete and sign the intake form. So this is going to be the intake form. And just some agreements you have to sign. And this is a sample of what the results are going to look like. This is the envelope to send back your results in your intake form. Yep, those two all go together. Alright, now that we collected the saliva and fur, we're going to send this out. So we sent our samples of the saliva and fur out February 25th, and March 13th we received the email with Stitch's stress scan results. So let's take a look. So the test comes with two parts. The first part is the energetic imbalances, and what you see in green are beneficial for Stitch, and what you see in red could be a stressor or trigger. So the good things for him are probiotics, enzymes, batch flour, colloidal silver, daily defense. I guess these are probably products that Glacier Peak sell. Interesting. But anyway, so the red trigger is raw virgin coconut oil, which is very interesting because I do sometimes add it into his raw food. And at the same time, when I make golden paste, which is a mixture of turmeric powder, water, cracked black pepper, and coconut oil, I do put some in there too. I don't think I've ever seen any negative effects with coconut oil, but I don't know, maybe there was some kind of trigger that you just can't see with the eye that's happening in his body. But this is the energetic imbalances. Okay, now the part two. I think this is probably what I was looking for the most. So the yellow on the top shows that he is fed raw. You have to kind of identify it on the sheet when you send it to them. And if you look here on the left under proteins, lamb is highlighted, chicken, egg, goose, quail, pheasant, turkey. So lamb is kind of interesting to me because I did kind of feel like Stitch did get diarrhea, like bad diarrhea, whenever he did eat lamb. I thought it might be the richness of it, so I used to cut down the amount, and instead of feeding like this much, I felt like that much. But he still had a little bit of, I guess it was just bothering him. I could tell that he would eat grass. He just didn't seem like he was in good condition. So it was probably the lamb. Like, just lamb in general doesn't really work well for him. And I do give him these air dry lamb ears whenever I do get the chance, and he would get some diarrhea from that too. So it was probably because it's a trigger for him. Chicken and egg is interesting. I do give him chicken eggs. I do give him chicken, but not as often, as I know that they're inflammatory poultry. Goose I haven't yet, but I do have a whole young goose in my chest freezer. I'm a little worried about that now. Quail I do give him. Turkey I do too. But I'm kind of glad that beef isn't a red trigger. What else do I feed? Rabbit isn't, and pork isn't, which is good. Because if I have to, buy all the novelty protein, that's going to be kind of expensive. And then you also see here, so under fish, right over here, salmon's a trigger for him, which is kind of interesting. And herring, okay. And peanut oil, I don't give him. Oh, so he has a trigger for salmon, and he also has a trigger for the salmon oil. Grain is basically everything. And this kind of made me sad. So the milk and dairy section over here, he has the goat milk in red. It's too bad because I have a lot of goat milk. But I'll just kind of see how he reacts to it. But other than that, nothing that really bothers me. I'm seeing this. Oh, look, black pepper, but I give it to him in his turmeric paste. But yeah, this is what part 1 of the food panel looks like. There's another page that came with this, so let's move on to that one. Okay, so this is the other part of the food panel. Insects, cockroach. Guess he's not allergic to roaches. Oh, but mosquitoes. He's potentially allergic to horse mouse fur. That's funny. But yeah, this is pretty much what it looks like. So yeah, it says here in the disclaimer, the information provided by this scan is intended for educational and nutritional purpose only and is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So, well, this is good to see. It's good to see that what could potentially be a trigger. And if I do see him with diarrhea, then I'll just kind of look back and, think whether or not I gave him something that's in the red trigger here. And if so, then it probably is a stress factor for him. So I'll probably be cutting that out of his diet. But I hope this helped everyone. In terms of results, I do think it's really good to know what could potentially be an allergen for your dog. But unfortunately, it's not a factor. Like, it's not showing that this is what your dog is allergic to. So it's just good to have it in the back of your mind that it could potentially be a trigger. And if your dog does have diarrhea, then just kind of look back to the list and see if anything on the list is something you fed recently or your dog or cat has been exposed to. But okay, I hope this helped everyone, and good luck. Bye.